This is Helags, Sweden's highest peak south of the Arctic Circle. We're heading there to celebrate our anniversary. It's a hike through wild open landscapes full of memories, past and present. This is what I call a sauna with a view. You have to imagine the sight down here. It's 5:30 in the morning, the world is still asleep, but we're awake, heading towards something greater. We're driving north to Helags, the southernmost glacier in Sweden, a mountain that has come to mean a lot to me and my family. This time the backseat feels very empty. Julian isn't with us. It's just Jenny, Jill and me. We're heading out to celebrate our wedding anniversary. You can hike to Helags either from Torkilstöten or from the Kleppen parking lot. This time we chose Torkilstöten. The trail starts with a climb up a ski slope and takes you straight up on the high plateau. From there is a 12-kilometer hike to the mountain station. Helags, temporarily in a fog. As we walk across the open highlands, I start to remember places we passed before, trips from earlier years, small moments that stayed with me. The trail stretches out ahead, soft and quiet, and the wind is the only sound around us. Far off in the distance, Helags rises, calm, steady, like it's waiting. Up here, everything slows down. You start thinking less about the destination and more about just being here. This hike is so beautiful, you really don't have to reach the summit to feel how special it is. But still, I can't help wanting to make it to the top. Helags, rising 1,796 meters above sea level, is Sweden's highest peak south of the Arctic Circle. The name comes from the Old Norse word helag, meaning sacred. A summit hike to Helags is considered one of the most beautiful in Sweden. In fact, National Geographic once ranked it the third most scenic summit hike in the world. Lots of water this year, so we can't cross at the normal places, so I have to walk a bit further. Jenny is up there, but I'm going to try here. Känning på baksidan lår. Men exakt.
Tanken är att han ska dit upp bakom dimman. Får vi se.
Vi får se hur det går. But before any summit attempts, let's jump back to 2021 when we were here with Julian.
Jag blev bajsnödig 3 gånger. Det känns som att så här, helt dimman. Det är som tak över.
Yes, the fog rolled in thick that day and the summit would have to wait. Julian had actually been here before. His first time was in 2015 when he was just 1 year old. It was Midsummer Day, June 20th, a traditional Swedish holiday, but that time the mountain was still buried in snow, too much for any summit attempt. So now, 9 years later, I'm hoping to finally reach the top.
There it is, Helags fjällstation. Can't see the summit right now, but it's there.
Jag provar att ta toppen. Får vi se hur det går. Fortsättning följer. Adios! Säger vi hej då till fjällstationen där nere. Det blir uppför. Det där är inte toppen. Än på långa vägar. Har minst en timme kvar. Check this out. Funk Soul Brothers. It would be fantastic if it would light up on the summit so we can get some sight. We'll see how it goes. Still about 2k, 1.5k to go. Unfortunately, maybe this is the last sight we're gonna have, because here comes the fog. Closing in. It wasn't too tough. It's 1 hour, 20 minutes, something like that. And I stopped and talked to some people. Oh, look. The sun is somewhere there. You have to imagine the sight down here. Here we go. Standing on top of the world. And the sight down here. Been here, done that. Last time I was here, I was 6 years. Yes, I was only 6 years old the last time I stood on the summit with my dad, my big brother, our dog Ludde, and my mother. I remember the weather was clear as we looked over the glacier. When I got back down to the mountain station, everyone was impressed that someone so young had made it to the top. And I remember how proud I felt afterwards. But now there's a sauna and a nice dinner waiting for us down at the mountain station. We better get moving. Så att jag inte hade någon säck på toppen, men nu är det ännu värre. Hade ju väldigt fint väder på vägen dit. Och det känns lite bena, måste jag erkänna. Nu kommer regnet. Och Jill, nu kommer regnet. Any change? Fan, gick inte du för det med? Nu klickar jag av klockan här. Vad är toppen?
Ja, grattis!
2:18. Jag har inte stannat. Jag har inte stannat och pratat lite trevligt folk där och liksom väl. Jag kan inte vänta för länge.
Är det bara stanna?
Ja. This is what I call a sauna with a view. And after the luxury of a hot sauna, you can sit down to a delicious 3-course dinner in the main lodge. Here you can enjoy delicious local dishes made with fresh locally sourced ingredients, meat and fish from nearby producers, and seasonal vegetables from the region, all served alongside fantastic wines from around the world. But nothing lasts forever. Even the lovely food service at Helags Mountain Station will soon come to an end. Due to the rise in tourism and its growing impact on reindeer herding in the area, the decision has been made to close the restaurant. However, you can still stay overnight, enjoy the sauna and bring your own food. The mountain is still here. The next morning, it's time to say goodbye to Helags Mountain Station for now and enjoy the beautiful hike back to Torkilstöten. About halfway back from the hike, we passed a beautiful old homestead called Himmelsrasta, Heaven's Rest, built in the 1940s by Swedish artist Paul Jonze. Surrounded by wilderness, he drew inspiration here, living close to the land that shaped his art and poetry. I've been told if you knocked on his door you might hear me call out, "Jag skapar!" I'm creating. That was your cue to quietly walk away. Some tourists came hoping for a bargain on a painting, but Jonze had a trick. A bowl of candy turned out to be balloon cubes. Most didn't stay long. As we reach the final stretch of the hike, there's quiet stillness in the air, the kind that only wide open landscapes can offer. The trail winds downhill, and with each step, the everyday world feels a little closer again. And just like that, we're on our way back home in the car, a little tired, a little sunburned, and full fresh of memories. There's something humbling about the mountains. Their silence, their strength, the way they remind us how small we are and yet how connected we feel. Out there, time moves differently and it gives you space to breathe, to think, to simply be. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more trips like this. Take care of yourself and the great outdoors. See you next time. Hej då!
Lite grumsk, min lilla hörlur låg där på parkeringen. Det var bara en som låg i caset. Det var lite konstigt. Och så glömde jag en softflaska uppe på Helags Station. Och min tandborste, en filt glömde jag också ute.